In 2020, as the world shut down, something unexpected happened. We reached out to each other. Despite being told to keep our distance, neighbors checked in, friends organized video calls, and strangers formed online groups to help those in need. This wasn't just kindness, it was social capital, the web of trust and relationships that holds us together. During the pandemic, people in connected communities felt less alone and more supported. Simple acts, a note under a door, a meal on a doorstep, a weekly call, wove a stronger community fabric. These connections became our frontline defense against the mental health crisis that grew alongside the virus. They reminded us, we're not meant to weather life's storms alone. Our well-being is deeply tied to the health of our communities. The pandemic revealed that social connections are as essential as food and water. They're the invisible infrastructure supporting our mental and emotional health. As we move forward, we must remember the power of reaching out and building a world where no one feels alone. The lesson is clear, our greatest strength is in our bonds with others. When we invest in connection, we build resilience. Social capital isn't just a comfort, it's a lifeline. Let's carry this lesson with us, making connection a priority. Our future depends on the strength of our communities. Together, we're stronger. Social capital is the invisible glue that binds our communities. It's not money or possessions. It's the wealth found in our relationships, trust, and shared values. It's why you ask a neighbor for help or join a local group. There are two main types, cognitive and structural. Cognitive social capital is about trust and belonging, believing your community will support you. Structural social capital is about action, joining teams, clubs, or volunteer groups. Both forms create a support system that shields us from life's challenges. Trust lowers stress. Participation gives us purpose. Together, they reduce loneliness and boost mental health. Social capital isn't just nice to have, it's essential for thriving. In a world that can feel isolating, it's the ingredient that helps us truly connect. Building it is how we move from surviving to thriving. It's the foundation of a healthy, resilient community. We're more digitally connected than ever, yet loneliness and anxiety are rising. Social media gives us hundreds of friends, but often leaves us feeling empty. Online interactions can't replace the depth of real, face-to-face connections. Scrolling through curated lives leads to comparison, not belonging. Too much screen time takes away from building real-world relationships. Technology isn't the enemy, but balance is key. We must use tech to enhance, not replace, genuine connection. True community is built offline through trust and shared experiences. To overcome loneliness, we need to look up from our screens and show up for each other. Science confirms what we feel. Strong social connections protect our mental health. Studies show that trust and belonging lower rates of depression and anxiety. Being part of a group, whether a choir, sports team, or volunteer circle, gives us identity and support. Social capital is especially vital for vulnerable groups, older adults, immigrants, and those living alone. Regular contact and community participation prevent loneliness and keep us mentally sharp. Our brains and bodies are wired for connection. Isolation increases stress and illness. Supportive communities help us relax, share worries, and celebrate joys. Investing in social ties is powerful, science-backed self-care. It's not a luxury, it's essential for well-being. Connection is preventative medicine for us all. The pandemic tested our resilience and proved the value of social capital. Communities with strong bonds responded faster and supported each other better. Trust and existing networks enabled quick action, like grocery deliveries and childcare for those in need. Research showed that people in connected neighborhoods felt less anxious and lonely, even in lockdown. Shared experiences like singing from balconies boosted morale and strengthened ties. These connections didn't fade. They became lasting friendships and ongoing community groups. The crisis reminded us, our neighbors are our most important support system. Building a resilient community is a long-term investment. Now, we have a chance to intentionally strengthen our social fabric. By supporting local initiatives and getting to know those around us, we create safer, richer, more joyful lives. Let's invest in the bonds that help us thrive, every day, not just in crisis. Our well-being depends on more than individual happiness. It's about building a world where everyone can thrive. Doughnut Economics shows us the goal: meet everyone's needs within the planet's limits. Social capital is a crucial part of this foundation. Trust and cooperation make it easier to build fair systems and respond to challenges. High social capital communities advocate for equity, and are more resilient in crises. Strong bonds create safety nets and foster collective action essential for tackling environmental issues. When we feel connected, we care more for our local environment and each other. Social capital shifts our focus from me to we. It's how we move from endless consumption to collective well-being. Investing in relationships builds a future that's healthier, more equitable, and sustainable. By strengthening our connections, we create communities where everyone can flourish. This is the path to a thriving, resilient world.